Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. I'm your host, the fairy coin mother, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, episode 186. Today we are going to talk about how every millionaire has used print on demand. And if you guys have realized I did miss the past 2 Fridays with the podcast episode, just know I am really relaxed in life and I am on a wave of get somebody else to do it. But yeah, so my goal is, yes, every Friday, but sometimes life just takes a whole nother turn and you might get a podcast on a Friday afternoon or on a Saturday or on Sunday, but I am making it my business to make sure that it does come out. We are getting so close to 200 episodes, and you guys know how I feel about that. The first 100 were amazing, and I am in a place where I have been sticking this thing out by myself, editing, posting, all of that. Let's go ahead and jump into this topic today. I want to tell you guys that everyone in some shape or form has used print on demand, right? Whether it is a shirt, a mug, socks, a keychain, a banner, a card, something. In some way or some form, you've either gone online to design something, personalize something for someone you love, or you've purchased a print on demand item from a website. And you probably don't know because you don't understand the business of print on demand, but there's nothing wrong with that. Print on demand literally runs the world, okay? Most people outsource that part of their business. They hire a designer and we buy print on demand every day. In some episodes when I first moved to Texas and I had the pleasure of going to the Magnolia Market and I bought that candle and I realized Joanna is not back there mixing wax to put these candles on her shelf. There's a company who creates these candles and she buys them in bulks. I do love her products. I do love her room sprays, but I know Joanna is not back there making all of those shirts. She's not back there making every single one of those clothing items, notebooks, paints, pens. She's not. She has an idea and there's people who execute it. When you think about Beyonce, she ain't packing up no tour merch. She ain't packing them boxes that you guys bought for her release of her latest album. She's not at home with her kids printing shirts. No, it's print on demand. And the sooner that you can realize that most of the things that you buy or see is print on demand, it'll help you understand the print on demand business. What makes it different for Beyonce is the rollout. She has the money for the marketing. She has a team for the execution. And she's a huge public figure. But wait, you can do it too. There's also normal people who make 6 figures executing a rollout of their print-on-demand products. Some are even content creators with less than 10K followers, hence me. There are also some with no social media, and there are some kids who even do this for fun. I want you guys to understand that once you take that part out of it, of saying, I don't want a business, or I don't want to post this on social media, I don't want people to know who I am, and just create the damn designs or the items, create the damn designs or create fantastic items that people want to buy, you will succeed. Take all of that extra stuff out of there. When I tell you guys my number one print on demand brand has no face to it. I did start an Instagram page, but I haven't posted on that in about 2 years. I have a Etsy shop that I've made over $20,000. I think probably $30,000. I'm not the face of it. I have some of those same designs on other sites. I want you to understand that You don't have to be the face of it. It can just be a hobby. You can choose one site that already has a built-in platform where you have a store like Redbubble, a TeePublic, Spreadshirt, Teespring, all of those, and upload your designs. And if they're designs that people want to buy in a general store, you will make money. Okay? If it starts selling, those platforms start to take your design and push it towards more people. Millionaires have machines who work for them, right? They throw out a concept and then their team is responsible for delivering. And then they make the necessary changes once something productive or something comes back where they can actually see, critique, and say, okay, I like this, but move that here. This color that is different. Bring the words over, use that font. And they perfect it by just giving critique of the concept that they originally gave. I've tried to hire throughout my journey. Now, AI has become my mini team, along with different things that I write in my notes when I have ideas. I have PDF documents that have structure of titles, ideas, all of these things, Word documents. Canva is great for me. And then I have a hard drive filled with all of my print-on-demand journey of items and things that I've created. I, for some reason, do a little bit better as a solo act. And this is not a podcast episode about AI, but it has tremendously helped me to become better, because a lot of times as a creative, you have this idea and you can see it. And I've talked about this before, and I'm not always the right person to execute that vision because my skills are a little limited when it comes to designing. But if I can articulate exactly what I want to an AI system, and it basically gives me the vision that I was looking for, and then I can take that and tweak that to exactly what I want, I now have a team. I now have something that understands the vision that I want created for my print-on-demand business. I just suggest everyone, if you're not a designer, check out Midjourney, check out ChatGTP, check out Canva. It has text to image now. I can definitely say that from the beginning, from my first journal, from my first t-shirt, I have definitely grown. And I have created a design style that I love and that I am proud of. Even if you're not a millionaire, even if you don't want a business, anyone can have a print-on-demand business. And if that is you, if you're interested in starting something, even if it's just one design or 10 to 25 variations of that design, now is the time. People are always looking for fresh perspectives. If you can come into this industry with that, you can survive. You don't have to be a millionaire. Make sure you guys go check out my How to Start a Print-on-Demand Business YouTube playlist on my channel. All of that will be linked down below in the description box. And I hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration to understand print-on-demand, and then take a look at some of the things you've purchased, maybe from Amazon or from the store lately. Take a look at your closet, your inventory of things that you use in your house, and see what you think could be something that is print on demand. Until next time. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing to the Coins and Connections podcast. Don't forget to leave a review and join the conversation over on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag Coins and Connections. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cinquanta Cox-Smith and at Coins and Connections. You can shop all merch at www.coinsandconnections.com. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.